Lately, I've had this feeling that I got everything I ever wanted, and I just have this feeling of deep fulfillment and feeling like I literally have everything I ever wanted, and I love my life so much, and I enjoy my life so much, and just my life feels so balanced and whole and peaceful and amazing, and I literally just feel so overwhelmed by love and gratitude, and I get such beautiful comments and emails from people that really just make me feel like I'm doing what my soul came here to do, and it's just the best, most fulfilling feeling ever that I didn't know existed. And I've been like crying tears of joy all week about it. And then I started feeling this feeling of so much love and gratitude for my ex because I feel like I couldn't have done it without him. And I also had this feeling of just like wanting to share this feeling with him and wanting to, I don't want to repress my tears, but I also don't want to be like crying the whole video because my crying voice is really annoying. I had this feeling that I just wanted to share this feeling with him because I felt like he deserved it too, because he was like there for me in my lowest moments when I was crazy and sick and neurotic and literally going through like really dark experiences. He helped me through those moments, and then he's not here to like experience the win, you know? And I know that we all get what we deserve, and like in reality, my life is so weird. My dad just texted me. My life is so different than it was a year ago. Like, my family is so much better, my health is so much better, my career is so much better. It's honestly really trippy and weird. And then I get emails from people that like weirdly align with my life in a really specific way, and it just feels like, I don't know, sometimes I'm just like, this is so surreal and no one understands me. Oh my god, all the synchronicities in my life are so insane. I don't know if I should just let this video be a rambling mess or if I should like try to make it more structured and good. But my ex really was there for me during the darkest moments of my life when I didn't love myself and I didn't feel worthy of love, and I feel like I needed that to get to where I am now. And so it just makes me really sad to like not be able to share the win with him. And I'm not even saying I want to be with him and I want to like live my life with him and share all of my life with him, but I just want him to be as happy as I am and to feel as good and as fulfilled as I feel. And I don't think that he does, because you would have to have done all the healing work that I did, and most people don't or haven't yet. And I kind of had this feeling of loneliness come up because it's like, even if I shared all the comments I get with people and I told them all my life experiences that have happened in the past year, they still wouldn't feel the feeling that I have, because the feeling comes from all of this healing work that I've done. And no one that I know in my life feels this way and has done that, and they're all kind of suffering. And so it feels like I made it to the top and I'm just lonely. And I'm not saying that like I think I'm better than anyone, not at all. I just mean that I experience life in a way that most people are not. I really enjoy and love my life so much and experience so much happiness that most people are not experiencing. And there's like a loneliness to it right now because no one else that I know is experiencing that. I just have this intense longing to give that to people. And that's probably what I'm meant to do with this channel and stuff. Like, I'm sure it's all meant to be, but I don't know why I'm crying. I just wish other people could feel this way. But I shouldn't pity the people who don't feel this way. Like, I should just have compassion for them. And I shouldn't pity my past self because she was exactly who she was meant to be in order to get me here. And everyone is exactly where they're meant to be and experiencing exactly what they're meant to be experiencing. And my human self judges and wants things to change. But both parts of ourselves are necessary. Like, I think that I am supposed to bring this to some people and have that desire. And it's like, I can't give this to people on an individual level. I can't just like sit down with one person and give them this feeling of fulfillment. It's something that you kind of have to do for yourself. And you can do it for yourself through watching YouTubers and through consuming content and things like that. But it's still a process that it feels like you're doing it for yourself and you're not relying on one person, really. So I just need to really channel that feeling in the proper way. But I just feel like my ex loved me at my worst when I was crazy and I was sick and anxious. And I feel like he deserves like to experience the win with me, and it's just really sad that he isn't. But in reality, we all get what we deserve, and he's on a different path, and I hope that one day he'll experience this. But yeah, I also had this feeling of loneliness come up because I felt like no one can understand me. Even if I tell them everything and I am myself, they're not gonna understand me and they're not gonna feel the way about life that I feel, which is really what I want to share with people.
But I was reminded of a lesson that I learned last year about loneliness, which is that loneliness doesn't come from not being understood. Loneliness comes from not being authentic. And sometimes I get this confused because in the past, I wouldn't be authentic if I was in a situation where I felt I wouldn't be understood. So I was only being authentic around people who had a very similar mind to me and a similar life to me, and who I was really close to and who I felt like would understand the things I said and did and see the world in a similar way to me. But I'm learning to be authentic regardless of who understands me, and the loneliness feeling actually goes away when you are authentic in all situations, even if people don't understand you. And you don't actually need people to understand you in order to not feel lonely. You just need to be authentic. And so I just had this feeling of overwhelming love and gratitude for my ex, and it just felt like it had nowhere to go, and it was just like consuming my thoughts. I feel like part of it is maybe he was thinking about me or something, or maybe I could just like feel the energetic distance between us, and it made me sad how different we are now. When we first broke up, I was so obsessed with him. I just wanted to be with him. I'm the type of person who will never like beg for someone back or like actually pursue someone who chooses not to be with me. I just have too much like pride for that, and I just know that's like not what you should do. So I was never gonna pursue it, but internally I like really wanted him back and was obsessed with him. And the way to get over that feeling and to move on from someone is to level up and to build up your self-love and to get to this place where you don't even want them anymore because you've just grown so much that you just want different things now. And I really did that. I did all of that difficult inner work, and I grew so much, and my love for myself grew insanely. And now it's like, it's kind of sad though. Like, it's kind of sad now, the gap between us and how different we are. And I wanted that for myself, and I did that for myself to feel better and to not desire something that I can't have anymore. But then now it's like also sad that we're just so different now. And I would never go back. I would never change anything. It's like I gave up that relationship and I got everything else I ever wanted, and everything else in my life is balanced now. And I don't even feel that I need a relationship to like feel complete or anything. I just feel like my old self is like working through some old emotions and stuff, and I feel like I'm also working through a fear of success through this. But I would never go back and like make a different decision. It's so worth it to give up that relationship for all of the things I've gained. Like, I don't have anxiety anymore. My health is so much better. I feel so much more confident. I feel so much more connected to everyone, and I enjoy every aspect of my life so much more, and just a million different changes in my life that are so amazing and definitely worth it. But to the old me, he was my entire life. He was literally all I cared about. He was the most important thing to me, and I would have like given up every single other thing in my life for him. I really didn't care about anything else, and like I let my friendship suffer to try to maintain that relationship. I didn't prioritize my dreams and goals. He was literally just like my whole world and all that I cared about. And so it's like my past self got everything she wanted except for the thing that she cared about the most. And I feel like I just have to grieve that. But also when I was in that version of reality, I could feel that there was so much missing. I felt so unfulfilled. I had this longing for more, to have a career that I was passionate about and to have friends, and I felt extremely lonely whenever I wasn't around him. And now it's just like my whole life is so much more balanced and beautiful, and I don't feel lonely, and I'm more authentic around everyone, and I'm more comfortable in every situation, and so much more confident, so much happier. Everything is just so amazing. And don't get me wrong, like I have so much healing to do. I'm not perfect, but I've made so much progress, and I'm at a point in life now where I'm so happy and content and able to enjoy the process and able to enjoy every second, which is something I feel like people don't talk about. I don't know if it's just because like no one is experiencing this, but there gets to a point in your spiritual awakening where life gets so amazing and so easy, and it's so worth all the pain. But yeah, so I recognize that my loneliness came from me being inauthentic, and I just felt so overwhelmed by this feeling of love and gratitude for my ex, and it just kept building and building. And I don't know if I was like picking up on his energy and he was thinking about me or something, because it just kind of felt like very out of nowhere. But I also feel like I'm meant to be having this experience for sure. But I was like, I probably shouldn't act on this energy. Like, I'll just keep it to myself, because I probably shouldn't reach out. I should just let him, you know, live his life. He chose not to be with me and to not be in contact with me often. And if I were to be like, I just want to express my love and gratitude to you. He probably would take it the wrong way and see it through the lens of his own ego and think that I want to get back together with him or that I have some type of ulterior motive, and just won't understand it from this place of unconditional love, probably because he's just having a very different life experience than me, and people just won't understand me because they're not experiencing what I'm experiencing. But I also think maybe people will understand me because they can pick up on the energy and like feel that it's authentic. But also it doesn't matter if people understand me, and people will just project and be able to learn through you and have whatever experiences they're meant to have through you, and it doesn't really matter if they understand you or not. We're all exactly who we're meant to be in each other's lives. So I was like thinking I shouldn't message him because I just felt like he wouldn't understand and he wouldn't be able to see it for what it actually is, which is just coming from this place of like unconditional love and truly like the purest form of love, because I don't want anything from him anymore at all. And I know that he has like nothing to offer me essentially, but I still feel so much love for him. But I just felt overwhelmed by this emotion, and I just kept thinking about him and how much I love him, and I was like, why am I thinking about him every day? This lasted for like a few days, and I just felt like this emotion needs to be expressed, and I'm not being authentic because I think that he won't understand me, but I should just be authentic probably and just be myself and be in the energy of unconditional love, even if people won't understand it. And that's probably healing to them if I'm in that energy. And I don't really care if people misinterpret it. If everyone thinks I'm not over my ex, like I don't care. I'm not embarrassed about that. I don't care what people think of me in that way. So I did reach out to him and asked to talk to him for a few minutes. And I basically just told him I've been feeling a lot of love and gratitude for you, and I wanted to express it to you. Because I just felt like this energy needed to be expressed and to get out. And it felt like, well, I could give back some of this love to him, and hopefully he can eventually get to the feeling that I'm experiencing, because I feel like I'm overflowing with love and I don't need all of it. And I don't know, maybe part of it is like I wasn't able to like carry this energy of so much love and gratitude. Maybe I need to like learn to be able to carry that amount of energy and success and abundance. But he answered and he was like, yeah, when are you free? And then I got a text saying this girl went through my phone and is about to text you. So I didn't realize that he was like dating someone.